When you think of Colombia, do you picture stimulant lords and danger? And that's not all. The real Colombia will shock you. This is a country that loves fried insects, where an island smaller than 2 soccer fields is home to 200 people, and where you can live comfortably at just 1/3 of the cost of living in the US or Europe. These are just a few of the 12 incredible facts about Colombia. Let's uncover the real story behind this home to some of the most beautiful women in Latin America. Imagine standing on an island so tiny you could walk from one end to the other in less than 5 minutes. Now picture nearly 200 people living there, shoulder to shoulder, with barely enough space for a soccer field. This is Santa Cruz del Islote, a speck of land just off Colombia's Caribbean coast, officially recognized as the most densely populated island in the world. With an area of only 0.012 square kilometers, yet families have lived here for over a century. There are no police, no hospitals, and no cars. Instead, life revolves around strong community bonds and the sea. Fishing is the main source of food and income, and the islanders pride themselves on sharing resources rather than competing. Modern conveniences are scarce, but not absent. Solar panels provide electricity, and a single guest house occasionally hosts visitors brave enough to spend a night in such tight quarters. There's even a patch of Wi-Fi, keeping residents connected to the outside world despite their geographic isolation. Still, daily challenges are immense. With no sewage system, waste is directed into the same waters where fish are caught, raising health and environmental concerns. Medical emergencies require traveling by boat to the nearest town, often in rough seas. Visitors can stay for up to 10 days at the island's only guest house. So, would you like to spend a week in Santa Cruz del Islote? Comment yes or no below and share your thoughts with us. And if you thought this island was extraordinary, wait until you discover what Colombians put on their plates. Colombian cuisine is blending indigenous traditions with Spanish, African, and Caribbean influences. In the Amazon, it's not unusual to see caimans, turtles, or even exotic insects sold in local markets, while on the coast, fresh seafood dominates daily meals. One of the most striking features of Colombia's food culture is its extraordinary fruit variety. The country cultivates over 30 exotic fruits rarely found outside its borders. Names like lulo, guanabana, and chontaduro may be unfamiliar, but each delivers flavors ranging from tangy citrus notes to creamy sweetness. Staple dishes are equally rich in history. The bandeja paisa, often called Colombia's national dish, features rice, beans, ground beef, fried egg, chorizo, plantain, avocado, and an arepa, all on one plate. Meanwhile, tamales wrapped in banana leaves and sancocho, a hearty soup made with yuca and chicken or fish, connect Colombians to generations of tradition. In many rural towns, tobacco is still rolled by hand and smoked, sold cheaply at village markets. Street vendors may also offer roasted ants or fried worms, delicacies rooted in indigenous practices. And while food sustains the body, Colombia's aguardiente fuels its celebrations. This anise-flavored liquor is so popular that, according to Visit My Colombia, around 50 million liters are consumed annually, often during festivals or gatherings with friends. If coffee is the drink of the morning, aguardiente is truly the spirit of the night. So, which of these Colombian dishes would you dare to try first? Please comment on bandeja paisa, fried ants, fried worms, or even a shot of aguardiente. I can't wait to see which flavor adventure you'll pick. Colombia continues to be one of the world's leading producers of cocaine. Despite government crackdowns and international cooperation, the trade persists, especially in remote regions where poverty leaves few alternatives for income. But cocaine is not the only underground business. Illegal gold mining has expanded rapidly, particularly in areas like Choco and Antioquia. This activity devastates the environment. Rivers are poisoned with mercury, forests are stripped bare, and indigenous communities are displaced. For workers, conditions are often brutal and with little safety. Adult entertainment is another legal yet complex element of Colombia's economy. It provides income for thousands of women, especially in cities like Medellin and Cartagena, but it also reflects broader challenges of inequality, limited job opportunities, and the influence of tourism. The persistence of these illicit activities paints a picture of contrast. In the same city, you may see luxury SUVs parked outside high-end restaurants, while, just a block away, children sell candies or shine shoes to support their families. Crime is another challenge that shapes daily life. While security has improved dramatically since the 1990s, petty theft is still common. Tourists and locals alike are warned not to wear expensive watches or display their phones openly in public. Motorcycle robots are notorious in large cities, where two riders on a bike may snatch valuables in seconds. Colombians have a saying, "Viva el hoy," or "live for today," reflecting a mindset forged by decades of uncertainty and violence. Scams have also become more sophisticated. Online rental fraud, for example, has caught many newcomers off guard. Apartments are advertised with professional photos and convincing documents, only for the victim to discover on arrival that the property doesn't exist. Even long-term residents sometimes fall prey to scams involving false bank transactions, fake police officers, or counterfeit products sold in markets. If you've watched this far, we're thrilled to know you enjoyed the video. If so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And now, let's move on to the fascinating world of Colombian women and culture. Colombian women have long captured global attention, not only for their beauty, but also for the unique blend of indigenous, African, and European roots. This is reflected in diverse skin tones, expressive eyes, and radiant features that have helped Colombia win international beauty titles, including several Miss Universe crowns. They embody resilience, intelligence, and a strong cultural pride that extends far beyond appearances. In daily life, Colombian women are celebrated for their warmth, friendliness, and ability to create strong social bonds. Family is at the core of their identity, and gatherings often revolve around music, dance, and long conversations. Education is also highly valued, with more than 55% of university students in Colombia being female. Many are fluent in multiple languages, positioning themselves for opportunities beyond the country's borders. If you agree that Colombian women are both beautiful and talented, drop a number 4 in the comments. However, modern influences have added new layers. Plastic surgery, once accessible only to the wealthy, has become increasingly common. Colombia ranks among the top 10 countries worldwide for cosmetic procedures, with breast and buttock augmentations being especially popular. This trend began during the cartel era, when figures like Pablo Escobar encouraged it. But today, it reflects broader social aspirations and the desire to match global beauty standards. While their beauty and traditions attract global fascination, the way Colombians navigate dating and social etiquette may surprise you even more. On the surface, Colombians are warm and open. Women may freely give out their phone numbers, but that doesn't always mean they intend to stay in touch. Ignoring calls or canceling plans last minute is considered a polite way of saying no, a form of indirect communication that values courtesy over confrontation. Punctuality plays a key role in social expectations. While it may be culturally acceptable for a woman to arrive 15 to 20 minutes late, arriving just 5 minutes late yourself can be seen as disrespectful. This reflects a broader principle of Colombian etiquette. Respect and attentiveness carry more weight than expensive gifts. Small, thoughtful gestures, like remembering preferences or opening doors, were more important than material offerings in relationships. Appearance also matters deeply. Many Colombians invest significant time in grooming before meeting someone, often spending an hour or more getting ready. For men, this means dressing neatly, even if the date is casual. A backpacker showing up in shorts and sandals may unintentionally signal a lack of seriousness. Even something as simple as paying for transportation reveals cultural values. Splitting a bill is not unusual, but allowing your date to pay her own taxi fare to meet you is generally frowned upon. Offering to cover it shows consideration, which is often appreciated more than lavish spending. Another important rule is language. While Colombians may be expressive and animated, profanity in public settings is generally seen as aggressive and disrespectful. Even at parties where alcohol flows freely, composure is expected. This emphasis on politeness aligns with Colombia's broader cultural identity of warmth and hospitality. Understanding these social dynamics makes dating in Colombia less about rules and more about respect. Yet, etiquette extends far beyond relationships. It shapes everyday life here. Hospitality in Colombia is not just a custom, it is a way of life. The saying, "Mi casa es su casa," meaning "my home is your home," is lived out daily. Visitors often find themselves welcomed with meals, conversation, and genuine warmth, even in modest households. This friendliness has contributed to Colombia ranking among the top Latin American countries for tourism growth, with more than 5.8 million international visitors recorded in 2023. Cleanliness is another cultural point of pride. Oral hygiene, for instance, is taken very seriously. Surveys by Colombia's National Institute of Health reveal that Colombians brush their teeth on average 4 times a day, far more than the global average. Dental care is so advanced and affordable that dental tourism has become a thriving industry, drawing patients from the United States, Canada, and Europe seeking high-quality treatments at a fraction of the cost. With a cost of living only 1/3 to 1/5 of what you would pay in the United States or Europe, making Colombia one of the most appealing destinations for foreign travelers. In major cities like Medellin or Bogota, a comfortable lifestyle can be maintained on $1,000 to $1,500 per month, covering rent, food, transportation, and entertainment. For example, a furnished apartment in a safe neighborhood often rents for just $300 to $500 per month, while a meal in a local restaurant can cost as little as $2. Domestic services are also very affordable. Hiring someone for cooking, cleaning, and ironing may cost only $15 a day, an amount that in the US or Europe might not even cover a single hour of work. However, beneath this affordability lies a sharp contrast. The average monthly income in Medellin is only about $300. This means that while foreigners can live comfortably, many Colombians must stretch their limited earnings to cover daily essentials. It explains why street vendors selling juices, empanadas, and small goods are such a common sight. Stretching across more than 1.1 million square kilometers, Colombia is the 4th largest nation in South America, almost the size of France, Spain, and Germany combined. With over 52 million people, Colombia is the 2nd most populous country in the continent, only behind Brazil. Most Colombians live in the western and northern regions, while the Amazonian south remains largely untouched, with some areas averaging just 1 person per square kilometer. When people think about Colombia, Medellin often comes to mind. This city, once branded the most dangerous city on earth during the reign of Pablo Escobar, has reinvented itself. By the 1990s, Medellin was plagued with crime rates that shocked the globe. Today, it is celebrated as one of the world's most innovative cities. Comuna 13, once a war zone between gangs, is now covered with vibrant murals, escalators connecting hillside communities, and bustling streets filled with tourists learning about resilience through art. In Colombia, dance is not just a pastime, it is the heartbeat of the nation. From the Caribbean coast to the Andean highlands, music and movement are inseparable from daily life. Salsa, cumbia, and mapalé aren't simply performances. They are living traditions that embody history, identity, and joy. Take Cali, often called the salsa capital of the world. The city hosts the annual World Salsa Festival, a 4-day extravaganza that draws over 40,000 visitors from around the globe. The dancers here are so fast and precise that their footwork has been studied by choreographers internationally. UNESCO even recognized salsa as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, further cementing Colombia's role as a global hub of rhythm and movement. But salsa is only one part of the story. Along the Caribbean coast, cumbia reigns supreme. This dance, with its swirling skirts and pounding drums, is the product of centuries of cultural fusion. Born from African rhythms, indigenous melodies, and Spanish colonial influence, cumbia tells the story of Colombia's layered history in every beat. Then there's mapalé, a fiery Afro-Colombian dance known for its speed and energy. With sharp arm gestures and powerful footwork, it symbolizes resistance, vitality, and freedom. Originating from communities along the Atlantic coast, it continues to be performed at local festivals. Dance in Colombia is not confined to stages or festivals. It spills into everyday life. Streets turn into dance floors during Carnival in Barranquilla, one of the world's largest celebrations, recognized by UNESCO for its cultural significance. And in Medellin, salsa beats echo through neighborhood bars every night, where locals and visitors alike join in, blurring the line between performer and audience. But Colombia's cultural treasures don't stop with music and movement. The country is also a kingdom of biodiversity, home to more bird species than anywhere else on Earth. Colombia is often called the bird watcher's paradise, and with good reason. The country is home to more than 1,900 recorded bird species, more than any other nation on Earth. This astonishing diversity is due to Colombia's geography. The Amazon rainforest, the Andes Mountains, and 2 different coastlines create habitats that are as varied as they are abundant. Among these species are some of the most striking birds in the world. The Andean condor, with its wingspan stretching up to 10 feet, is Colombia's national bird and a symbol of freedom in the Andes. In contrast, the tiny hummingbirds of the Paramo regions show the delicate side of Colombia's ecosystems, hovering over high-altitude flowers at more than 3,000 meters above sea level. The country is also home to the multicolored tanager, a bird so rare that even seasoned ornithologists consider spotting it a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Colombia's bird life is not just a source of pride, but also an important part of its economy. This niche tourism contributes millions of dollars annually and supports conservation efforts. Yet, this abundance also faces threats. Deforestation and illegal mining are putting pressure on fragile habitats, and conservationists warn that several species are now endangered. Still, Colombia's commitment to ecotourism is helping shift attention toward preservation, making birding both a cultural experience and a tool for sustainability. Beyond nature and wildlife, Colombia's society itself has its own unique system of classification. To understand everyday life in Colombia, you need to know about a system unlike anything in most other countries, the estrato, or estate system. Created in the 1980s, this system classified neighborhoods into 6 categories based on their socio-economic level. Estrato 1, 2, and 3 cover the majority of Colombians. These are low to middle-income households, often made up of street vendors, small shop owners, hotel cleaners, and construction workers. In these areas, incomes are modest. The average monthly wage in such communities can be as low as $250 to $350, making daily survival a constant balancing act. Estrato 4 and 5 include professionals such as nurses, teachers, and office clerks. Life here is more stable, with access to safer neighborhoods and better infrastructure. Finally, Estrato 6 represents the wealthiest Colombians. These households live in luxury apartments or gated communities with 24-hour security, doormen, and private amenities. A visitor walking into one of these areas will notice the sharp contrast: clean, well-guarded streets with cafes where laptops can be left unattended, something unthinkable in many lower estratos. This system, while unique, also reinforces visible social divisions. It is possible to move just a few blocks in a city like Bogotá or Medellín and step from a modest Estrato 2 neighborhood into an affluent Estrato 6 district. The disparities are striking. Luxury cars and high-end restaurants on one street, and informal vendors struggling to make ends meet on the next. Yet, while the Estrato system tries to bring fairness through utility pricing, it cannot fully erase the shadows of inequality. For many foreigners, Colombia has become more than a travel destination. It has become home. Over the past decade, thousands of expats from the United States, Canada, and Europe have relocated here, attracted by a combination of affordability, climate, and cultural vibrancy. The numbers tell the story. The number of foreign residents in Colombia has grown steadily, with more than 300,000 registered foreigners in the country as of 2022. For example, a retired U.S. veteran with a pension of $2,500 a month can live in Medellín or Cartagena with a standard of comfort that might require $6,000 to $7,000 in the United States. Colombia also makes settling relatively straightforward. Opening a bank account, securing long-term rentals, and even applying for residency permits are often faster and less bureaucratic than in North America or Europe. But it isn't always simple. Language barriers present a real challenge. While many Colombians are patient with foreigners, fluency in Spanish is often necessary to avoid misunderstandings or exploitation. Some expats report being overcharged or misled in transactions because of their limited Spanish skills. Expats often highlight the warmth of Colombian hospitality, the affordability of healthcare, and the joy of living in a country with year-round spring-like weather in cities such as Medellín. They describe their move not just as a relocation, but as a reinvention of life, simpler, slower, and more meaningful. After exploring these 12 remarkable facts about life in Colombia, one truth becomes clear: this country is a land of contrasts. It is at once modern and traditional, beautiful and challenging, welcoming yet cautious. Colombia is not defined solely by its troubled past, but by the resilience of its people, who continue to transform hardship into opportunity and diversity into strength. Colombia's story is not simple. It is layered, complex, and deeply human. It is a place where joy and hardship coexist, where communities thrive on resilience, and where every corner offers a surprise that defies stereotypes. And if you've already do in Colombia or have questions about planning your trip, drop a comment below. We always look forward to hearing more from you. And don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on notifications bell so we can see you again in our next video. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed it. Your support truly means the world. Wishing you the best of luck.